Hello everyone. Before I start the lesson for today, if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do. You just check the link up. Okay, just subscribe and keep your notification on so that whenever any of the lesson video is available already, you should be able to see and go through it. Thank you very much. Okay, so now I want to do some breakdown of chord. Okay, but for now I am to take some few major chord. Okay, then and how to get your minor chord. Okay, this is for the intermediate guitar players. Actually, you have to know that there are varieties of chord. Okay, they have the major chord, the minor chord, the seventh chord, diminished chord, augmented chord, 7 flat 5, 7 at augmented 5. Okay, so there are varieties of them, but we are going to do with some basics major and minor chord for today. The basic major and minor chord. Actually, stacking of major third. Okay, stacking of third give you a major chord. Remember, and stacking of minor third give you a minor chord. Okay, so now do mi so do. This is your C major. Okay, which is do mi so do. Now this C major you can play them in different position. Okay, they call that inversion. It can be here, it can be here, it can be here, and it can be here as octave. Actually, how to figure out those chords, you check my previous video on cage system. Cage system will actually explain how to play those chords in different shapes. Okay, so now I'm taking a C as an example. Now I can actually play it this way. Okay, so now C major actually has to do with do, mi, and so. Okay, these three notes makes a major note. Okay, what makes a minor note is flat third. You hear. Now one is do, two is re, three is mi. So if you flat mi now, which will give you more, okay, because you are flatting, it gives you more. So if you flat mi now is called, if you flat mi and you play do more so, it gives you what? It gives you a a minor chord. Okay, now take that to the key of C. This is do mi so. So this is C major. Again, do, mi, and so, and do. So this is C major. So now this is mi, right? This is mi, which is your E. Okay, your E, mi. So if you flat this now, okay, this is mi, you flat it. Flat means going back a semitone or half step, okay, or going down half step. So if you flat it now, it gives you what we call a minor. So you play, okay, if you play these three notes now, this is C minor. Actually, this C minor, you can play it in different shape, like I said. So now let's get it, the first shape that you can play your C minor. This is the C minor we are talking about. Okay, just check the shape. This is C, which is my root. This is So, which is G. This is C again. So this is E, and you flat your E. You flat your E, you have the minor. So now you have your fourth and your third finger on the third and fourth string. Third finger on the fourth string, fourth finger on the third string. You have your first finger on the second string, fourth fret space. Then you have your root note, okay, on the fifth string, third fret space. So you have, so this is C minor. Okay, this is C minor. Okay, so now the very simple thing you should note about this is while you are playing your C minor shape here, you can actually move with this chord shape now. This chord shape I'm just holding now, you can move with it. So this is your C minor. This is your C minor. So you can now actually move. If you go up the fret space, now you have C sharp minor. If you move now, you have D minor. If you move again, you have D sharp minor, you have A minor. So you can actually now figure out your minor chord, okay, in any key, right? Okay, so now the next thing now is your C now, major. Okay, you can now actually move. As you are moving, the key changes. Okay, the key changes. Now let's figure out that in the key of, this is C. Let's figure out in the key of G. G. So this is my G now. Okay, I'm playing this shape. I talked about this shape a lot. Okay, this shape. This is E shape in Catch System. So if you don't know Catch System, you can go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel and look for one of my video that I talked about the Catch System. You will actually understand how the Catch System work, and it will help you figure out this particular chord shape. Okay, so now this is the shape that will give you G. This is Do, this is So, this is Mi, and this is Do. Now we say that G major or a major chord has to do with what? Your root, your third, and fifth, which is Do, Mi, and So. Okay, so now your minor will now be your flat third, your roots, your flat third, and your fifth, which is Do, Mo, So. So now here, playing this chord shape now. Now, if you play a half of it, this is a half of it. Do, So, Mi, Do. Okay, now what do? You now flat your third, which is, this is Mi. Now go back a half step. So you now have Do and So and Mo. Remember that our minor chord is Do, So, and Mo. So with these three notes, you are good to go. Then next is, this is Do and this is So. Okay, so you can add Do here to make it. So this is your G minor now. Okay, G minor. If you are moving up two or a whole step up, you have A minor, you have B minor, you have C minor, and so on and so forth. So that is how to figure out your minor and major chord. Okay, don't forget that we have minor 7, we have augmented 7, we have diminished. So in subsequent lesson, I'm going to talk about the diminished, augmented, diminished, flat 5, and the rest of the chord that you may have. But these are the basic way to figure out your minor and your major chord. Okay, so now finally, for those who don't know their basic chord, let me go back to that and play some basic chord that we know. I'm going to combine them, both the minor and the major. Okay, so now you have your C major here. C major. Actually, there's no time for me to explain my fingering, but I think if you look at it and look at the string that my fingers are, you could be able to figure out the chord. Check your fret spaces and check your strings that you have my finger. So this is your C major now. Okay, this is your F. This is your F major. Okay, if you move, you have your G major. Again, you have your A major, you have your B major, and you have your C major. Those are middle, they are all majors. Okay, but playing in a different in an E cage, an E shape in cage system. Okay, so this is F major, this is G major. Okay, this is A. If you play it open, this is your A major now. Actually, if you move here, you have your B, and if you move here, you have your C. Okay, using this shape now on A. Okay, and this is your E now. This is your E major on the neck. Your E major on the neck, and this is your A minor on the neck. If you check this chord now here, this E major is the same shape as A major, is the same shape, yes, as A major. But what happened? I mean A minor, not A major. This is A minor. But what happened? You only changes your finger from 5th, 4th, and 6th string, okay, to 3rd and 4th string. So you have your A minor. These are very simple chord to play as an intermediate guitar player. So that is what you have. Thank you.